So just going to do a quick video about not even so much rockets and how to make rockets. I'm going to try to make this really quick, but more so tube supports. So the function of a tube support when it comes to making rockets, basically in making a rocket, press that over that, and then you will have this going down in, pressing really hard in small increments to make a rocket. The problem with that is, depending on the kind of rocket you're making, like a whistle rocket, requires more pressure. So this right here is my pressure gauge that I use. So this on top of this with this ramming down, and sometimes you can run into a problem if you don't have a tube support. Black powder rockets don't require as much pressure, so you're usually good with that. When it comes to whistle rockets like this right here, this green, you can run into an issue. So I've got a lot of this stuff is from Woody's Rocks, but anyways, I've got a 1 pound extreme whistle, something or other, plus the tube support. With this going over, you can put insane pressure on this and it's not exactly going to split the metal. If you were to make a poor man's tube support, it would basically look like this. This is just PVC. Slides over like that, and then you can take these and do a number of them, and then when you're pressing down in, it wants to expand the tube, but you've got a bit of a tube support. The problem is it tends to work well with, I made this and it didn't work out okay. It tends to work okay with black powder, but when it comes to stuff like this, the whistle rockets that require way more pressure, then this is what happens. This goes over here, you put even more pressure on there, and what it can do is break this, and then it blows out, and then you end up with this right here. So if you look at this, see how it splits right there? This rocket, if I send it, it's probably going to blow up. I may send it anyways, just for fun. But that's not ideal right there. We don't want this to expand. And so this is where I'm going. This is what I wanted to discuss. It was actually really hard to make, but this is my own makeshift tube support. I think this is like a apricot, which the hardness scale on this stuff is insane. It's really quite strong. Got 6 bolts. So now I can put that together, crank it down, put it on my pressure gauge, and put the proper amount of pressure into that. And it's going to expand out, but I think the likelihood of splitting this wood is like near zero would be my guess. I have put a lot of pressure on here. I think I put up to, well, 33 psi on here, which is a ton, and it didn't split it. So I'm curious to see how it works out. I haven't made one yet out of that, but when it comes to rocketry and fireworking, I make my own stuff with a lot of the tooling. It's really not too terrible, especially Woody's Rocks he has some really good prices. So in a lot of ways it makes more sense just to buy it, and a lot of it I do buy and I appreciate it. But I kind of have fun with this, but I can't tell you how many times I've done something like this and tried something and failed, tried something and failed, tried something and failed. This is probably like the 3rd one I've tried. I think this should work really well. So yeah, quick video. I just wanted to show this to you guys. I'm working on another video. It's like really long. It's 20 minutes, but it goes over some really cool stuff. It's taking me forever to make, so I wanted to throw a quick video on because I'm not sure when I'm going to finish the other video. So thanks.